Around 350,000 students are studying right now as international students in Canada, which makes Canada the 7th most popular student destination in the world. But not everybody can afford to study in Canada, especially if you don't have a high GPA, good enough publications to get scholarships. So in today's video, I want to tell you about 5 most affordable universities for international students for masters if you want to study without a scholarship and still move here. You will find a lot of such blog posts and videos on the internet, but what they don't take into account is usually cost of living. For example, if you look at a lot of the blogs, they will tell you Fraser University is the university with lowest tuition fee, and that's why you should go for it if you want to study without a scholarship on self-financed options for masters. But that's not really true, because cost of living in a city matters way more than just the tuition fee alone. When you do these comparisons, you have to take into account your tuition fee as well as the cost of living in that particular city. So this video will be in the order of overall expense for studying and living in Canada in any particular city. So my ranking is based on both the tuition fee as well as the other expenses that you will have, and this will be for one person's ranking. If you want to do it for multiple people, you can multiply this and add more to it. So without further ado, let's talk about these universities. The first university on my list is University of Saskatchewan. It's located in a town called Saskatoon, a city called Saskatoon. It has QS World Ranking of 473, and there are 3,476 international students studying at the university. This includes both undergrad and master's students. Per semester tuition fee is 3,132, and the per year tuition fee, since there are 3 semesters, winter, fall, and summer semester, per year tuition fee is 3,132. Health insurance, which is mandatory in Canada, for this particular university, this location, comes out to be $1,050. This is probably the student care plan, which your university will automatically enroll you, and you will pay this money along with your tuition fee to your university. There are no miscellaneous expenses for this particular university because they add them or include them in the advertised tuition fees. For other universities, you will see that there will be some miscellaneous expenses like student clubs, student magazine, sports fee, and some other expenses. Cost of living in the city of Saskatoon comes out to be around 1,513. This is for one person, and the website from which I get these cost of livings is called livingcost.org. I will leave the link here in the video somewhere and also in the description if you want to check the cost of living for different cities where you are planning to study. Cost of living for a family of 4, if you're bringing your family here with you, comes out to be 3,413. This includes your rent, bills, and food. The annual cost of living for one person becomes around 18,156. And the total, when you add that to the tuition fee that you will be paying, comes out to be around 28,602. So if you can support yourself or your family can support you with 28,602 Canadian dollars per year for your 2-year or 3-year master's program, then you can apply to this university and fund your education completely by yourself. Do keep in mind that there are different types of scholarships available at all of these universities. So once you are enrolled at the university, you can apply for some sort of financial support. I cannot comment on your chances of getting or not getting that financial support. For that, you will have to contact me. I will leave a link in the description if you want me to look in detail at your profile and let you know if you have a chance at getting some scholarships or not, or if you want any help. But for that, I need to do in-depth research on your profile. You can book an appointment with me for that using the link in the description. It will be called something like Talk to Me or Book an Appointment with Me. The second university on my list is Fraser University, which basically is the one with the lowest tuition fee for any master's program for international students in Canada. This university is located in Burnaby. It has QS World Ranking of 328, and there are 8,051 international students studying there. Per semester fee for Fraser University is 2,025, so the per year tuition fee comes out to be 6,076. The health insurance, which is again mandatory, is only $300, which is significantly smaller compared to other universities. Miscellaneous expenses include only about $150, which is nothing compared to some other universities. Cost of living in the city of Burnaby comes out to be around 2,209 for one person, but if you're bringing a family, then for a family of 4, it comes out to be 4,917. Annual expense using these numbers for one person becomes 26,508, and when you add that to the tuition fee, the total expense for studying and living in this city, studying at this university, comes out to be $33,034. Next university on my list is University of Prince Edward Island. It's located in Charlottetown, has a QS World ranking of 531. This is an approximate ranking because this comes from a range 531 to 550. The number of international students studying there is 1,600. Per semester tuition fee is around 4,044, and the per year tuition fee becomes 12,134. The health insurance here is significantly expensive. It's $945, again from the student care plan. Miscellaneous expenses at this university are one of the highest. They are $700 per year. Cost of living in the city of Charlottetown comes out to be around $1,716 for one person and $4,040 for a family of 4 people. The total annual cost of living for one person comes out to be around $20,592, which brings the total with the tuition fee and all the other expenses to around $34,371. Keep in mind that for some students, cost of living might not be the only parameter on which you're judging these universities. So whenever you are applying to any university, I would highly recommend you to, instead of looking at these blogs and videos of which university is cheapest, which university is the best, make your own analysis. Create a Notion database or an Excel sheet, or just write them in a table on paper. Note down these attributes: the QS World ranking, number of international students if you want to integrate in that particular city, cost of living in that city, tuition fee, miscellaneous expenses, any other foreseeable expenses that you see if health insurance is mandatory or not, if it's for other countries, because in some countries health insurance might not be mandatory. So make these tables. In Excel and Notion, you have the option to sort them by anything, by any column. So you can sort them by the QS World ranking, you can sort them by tuition fee, you can sort them by total expense for one person, or you can sort them by total expense for a family of 2 people, 3 people, or 4 people. So make this analysis for yourself, whichever country you're applying to, wherever in the world you want to study. Whenever you're shortlisting universities, make this type of table for yourself and then decide what are the universities where you want to apply. Anyways, coming back to the next university. The next university on my list is Carlton University in Ottawa. It has QS World ranking of 601 with 5,371 students studying there. I couldn't find the per semester specific tuition fee for this, but the overall yearly tuition fee comes out to be around $22,295. Health insurance at this university will cost you $756. Miscellaneous expenses are also merged together in the tuition fee here. Cost of living in the city of Ottawa for one person is slightly higher than the other, so it will be around $1,867. So for a family of 4, the cost of living will be around $4,288. Annual cost of living for one person comes out to be $22,404. So together with the tuition fee of this particular university, it will come out to be around $45,455 for one person. By the way, links to all these universities will also be in the description. The links to specific pages where you can find specific tuition fees for your particular program, because the fees that I'm mentioning here, they are the average of all the programs at that university. So if you want to go deeper into the minute details of exact program fees, you can check them from those links in the description. The next university and the final one on my list is University of Guelph. This one is located in Guelph and has the option to study both in English and French. There are 2,144 international students studying at the university, and the QS World Ranking is in the range of 591 to 520. The total tuition fee per year at this university is 25,690. Health insurance will cost you the highest among this list. It will cost you around 1,512 Canadian dollars, but there are no miscellaneous expenses. They are lump summed or mentioned together into the tuition fee. Cost of living in Guelph will be 1,800 per month for one person and 3,927 for 4 people. Annual cost of living comes out to be 21,600 for one person, and that brings the total cost of studying and living if you take admission at this university for one person to be 48,802. Some of these universities will be good only for students who have low GPAs and perhaps some backlogs. If you want to know the list of other universities, if financial constraints are not really your problem, there are more universities that accept low GPAs and backlogs, and it's easier compared to these universities to get an admission there. I will leave another link to the video here if you want to look at Canadian universities that accept low GPAs and backlogs. If this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe, like, share with others. But please don't subscribe without letting me know what really made you subscribe to this video, what value you found in this video, and I will see you next time.